see, is this working? Looks like it. Bring my mic a little more towards me. How you doing, gamers? Before I forget, where is it? Redeem code. Schmick. I'll add that to the title so that people can get their prizes. Okie dokie. Sure, doesn't matter if we're public or not. It's a nice looking ship.
I must extract by satellites. Protect them until I complete my task. Destroy the satellite before I
Don't remember if you get the nav coordinates, just, well, not nav coordinates. Oh, what are they called? The Razorback ciphers? Bits? Kibble? Man, it's still not too bad out today, but it was really nice out yesterday. Very cool.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Anyways, I need 3 ciphers to
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit
do the Razorback Armada.
I have the data. Move on to the next target. The surveillance data is heavily encrypted. It will take time to extract. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Alright, so game plan for today. Razorback Armada first. Then we'll be going and doing 2 quick sabotage missions for a night wave. Then we'll be doing
All satellites have
the weekly
extraction.
99 stuff. Because there are some nice prizes in 99 right now.
Mission complete. Excellent work.
Cryptographic ALU, that's what we're needing. So I had some left over from last time too. What? Yeah, I know. But yeah, this is what you get if you put in the code. The potato glyph, the smoke set, and what you call it? There. Gear, Razorback, Cipher. Huh, guess we got just enough to.
Nora is all.
Oh yeah, we gotta do an Archon, that's right.
That's all we
We'll
have.
do that after we get done with the Razorback. And while that's cooking, let's dump in our daily points. I ate it,
How's it looking out there?
and soon I'll eat you.
Let's see. No problemo. This is hey.
I pretty much just use this to keep buying elemental vices. Wait, safer done. Let's do the next. No, don't I have a bugaboo to do? Let's go do that real quick too. Friends only. Yes, I also want to get any
Hello.
Coda weapons that would upgrade my stuff.
Offensive broadcast incoming. This rail Jack is compromised. Cannon offline. Take the towers down.
Yeah, Packet gets all of us feeling protected.
Destroy all human life. It was destroy all organic life, wasn't it? I'm just thinking of the Courtney Gear song from Ratchet and Clank 3. You love over the top kills? Me too. Welcome on in, Poodle. I hope Sunday treats you well. There's a code in the title of the stream. Put that in and it gets you the smoke palette, a potato glyph, a glaive for some reason, and a 3-day affinity booster. You get Song and Bones? Oh, that sounds familiar. Mix of Turok and Doom. So it's a good boomer shooter. That's one thing that, honestly, I feel is a bit lost on a lot of modern FPSs, is that sometimes simplicity in how you play is preferable. Like, you don't need a whole bunch of slides and parkour and whatnot. Sometimes running around shooting and tearing things' heads off are good enough. Rip off a talon from their foot and use it to cut the head off. Amazing.
Systems recovering. Doors open. It is showtime. Darkwing slingshot loaded. 10 out in the barrel.
Headbutting dino, you just grab and rip the head off. Nelly, no!
There's too much I want to get done, and no time to waste.
It's time for you to chill out. Swish. Give me your beating heart so that I can trade it for something nifty.
Space is silent again, as it should be. Let us go home.
The fuck you mean mission failed? Anyways, next cipher into the oven, because we need 3 in total. And while that's cooking, we're going to take a look in a book and reading Rainbow and all that.
Need something?
Oh my goodness. Just when I think I know the layout of this place, I get lost again.
I think this would be right up your alley.
The Bass Assist looks nice. Let's see. Equipment. Arsenal. Go to Bass Assist. Mine is 53%.
Take good care of it, won't you?
No, don't worry. I'll feed it to my finest Bass Assist. Upgrade. Vision. Dome. AIDS maxed. Fuse. Very nice. And Coda Piss Scythe. Where is it? Yeah, I just need the one more. Go to cast assist. Pretty sure my Hirudo is maxed. We'll see momentarily. Upgrade. Valence fusion. Fuse. Very nice. Naruto. Yeah, it's at max. Alright, what else you got? The piss laser, the other piss laser, and the other piss laser. All of which have terrible bonuses, but you know, if it can push something over the limit, that would be good. Okay, Tasis is extremely low, so I'm not even going to bother. Snaps. Is maxed. And what was the other one? So, Catabellist 45. No, I'm going to hold on to my strings, I think. I'll keep the Hirudo on, it's a good gun. But we gotta go back to our Tenet Chili Beam. Fast travel. Back room. RB plus left for a legend. I'm already here. Ah. Anyway. Razorback. No. I meant to go to pups. I don't want to do this solo. I want that silver potato.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. I contracted you with Mark. You are here to find your mark and eliminate the assigned target.
Celery. I definitely will take extra Orokin cells. So.
None of the scanners have detected you. All previous strikes against the Razorback failed. You need to find a way to punch through his shields. They've brought in reinforcements. A Bursa.
So go in here.
You've located the VIP. Time to go to work.
The Veep. Well, that works. Ooh, more Arcan cells. Yes, please. Give me all. Thanks. See, anything interesting going on in Blue Sky today? Doesn't look like it. Unreal. Alright, repeat mission. We've got to do this 2 more times to get our silver patent. Then we'll be doing the Arcan hunt, and then doing 99 missions probably for the rest of the stream. Maybe doing a quick Sabo or 2. I might do 2 quick Sabos solo, and then going along the merry way to 99.
There's a heavy unit approaching. The IP that we're hunting is here. Find them and take them out.
Also, Plague Star starts on the 10th.
Draw in a
I looked it up.
We must turn his skill against him. All previous strikes against the Razorback have failed. You need to find a way to push through its shields. They've brought in reinforcements. A Bursa.
Oh no, not a Bursa. Anything but that.
Target spotted. Stay sharp. This one is a handful.
Build my combo. Auto hack. No, I was trying to twink some guys from behind the wall.
Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load.
Hey, just because I have no personality doesn't mean I'm a robot. Boom.
Bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
That's why I love Grundle.
There's a heavy unit approaching. Assassination contract.
And more to go. Oh yeah, this is how you get the Gorgon Wraith, isn't it? Oh, I wanted to look at their glyph. It looked cute. Let's put in the code. You go to the in-game shop, and on the bottom it'll say redeem.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Looks like heavy activity ahead. All previous strikes against the basic outfit.
Get it? Heavy activity head, because I'm rolling on in!
Watch yourself. The alarms have attracted a burst zone.
Where are the others? There we go. What?
Target spotted. Stay sharp. This one is a handful.
I don't know, he looks fairly gradient to me. Arkansas. Give me 8 million more of those, please, game. I will love you forever and a day.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
There we go.
Nice work taking down the VIP. Now get to extraction.
Did you find it? I'll show you if you haven't. Focus earned. I wish I could earn focus. Instead, my focus is brocus.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Oh, do we get enough cells to throw our Cronin into the oven? And a potato for our troubles. My innards are very grumpy today. Where are you, Cronin? Cronin! Finally. It's been 5 million years. We're doing the bean. I will be honest, I don't remember what build I was going for. It looks like a bunch of status. Oh yeah, and multi-shot, that's right! There's put that there just to remind myself. Of course, we have the Stug because we are the greatest around. I'm just making sure I don't have any other sidearms that need leveling. No, I think it's all primaries now. I got the Ferox. For some reason, it's up there instead of with the rest. We've got the Sobek, the Galaxian, of course, and the Tetra. So we're getting pretty close to being done with all these weapons that need 1 billion forma. Alright, let's do 2 quick sabos. You got it? Good.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk. Going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use better you can to make sure it never works again. A coolant cell has been extracted.
It could be cool and put the fuel cell in the ice room, but I only do that for the what you call it. When I'm looking for caches, this I'm just kind of wanting to burn through, since, you know, I kind of want to see if I can get all of my 99 missions done for the week, and I'm also trying to get these couple Nightwaves done too. Once more with feeling. And just how cool is this ant cell?
Fuel cell reinserted. When the reactor is restarted, this will trigger a meltdown. Destroy the fuel injectors. The reactor has gone critical. Get to extraction immediately. Veritano, this ship is experiencing reduced gravity and magnetic anomalies.
There goes gravity.
Mission complete. Excellent work.
That's Sabo's done. Oh, pups. Just gotta power through. Brother.
You must understand his lore to understand his armor. You know these vaults. Get in and find what you can.
Natar. The enemy is safer to be cracked.
I do not want to do A. It is my least favorite of all of the Saturn spy tiles. Because it's kind of a bit BS.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I like this one though. It can be a bit squiffy at times, but I have a lot of fun with it. A lot of good parkour. No auto hack. Tragic.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
Can I eat you? No. Then what good are you? Chat, would you let me eat you? They run off to sea. I think they did.
Tenno, I'm truly sorry.
Yeah.
Everything. I saw the truth far too late. She will never forgive me. But you will, won't you?
For 2250, I'll do it. Hold up as you're packing and cleaning. Oh, having me pulled up. Hope your move is going schmovingly, Waterhound. We're just doing our
Scanners have detected you.
last minute weeklies for Warframe. Was kind of wanting to do them yesterday, but got wrapped up in other stuff. Move out day is quickly approaching. Love you, AutoHack. 11 days. May your new home suit your needs perfectly.
This out of him if I have to. So I've been playing through Borderlands 2. I'm currently going through the DLCs. I don't understand the level scaling of the DLCs. And I think there is something weird going on with it. Narmer have ordered an environment purge. You must endure. I will send what help I can.
Because when I got the Headhunters DLC a long time back, when let's preface this. When I got Borderlands 2, it was the Game of the Year edition, which has the Season Pass, which basically just has Gage, Krieg, and the main DLCs. None of the skins and none of the Headhunters. When they were doing the big promos for Borderlands 3, they gave away Fight for Sanctuary for free, which was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it was dope. Especially since it's such a good DLC too. And they also were selling like the entire series for like 99 cents.
Activating it will buy you more time.
And so I got it just to fill out the DLCs I didn't already have. So that's when I got to play Headhunters with the friend I played through the game with. But when we went to the DLCs, everything was level 15. It's really weird. However, on characters I've played since then, when I go to them, the levels scale to my characters. Like, I go to it when I'm like level 15 and everything's like level 18 and so on and so forth, crawling up to, by the time I was done with it all, I think like level 24.
Prepare for life support.
So, that is all a preface for, I was playing through the DLCs with my current character, who's Axton, and the DLC so far have been scaling with Axton. Like, I did Hammerlock's Hunt, everything was like level 37 to 40 alongside with me.
Another life support capsule.
But I go to Captain Scarlet's the Pirate DLC, and everything's level 30, and I'm level 40. I'm like, what? Why? It's really weird. I'm hoping that Assault and Dragon keeps skills right, because I've been saving it for second to last for the exclusive reason of I want to have Magic Missile, Fireball, and Chain Lightning grenade mods at highest levels I can get them on New Game. First cycle, I guess. They are my favoriteest grenades in the entire series. And I'd be really bummed if they were like level 20 or something for some reason. It's second for last because I'm, of course, leaving Fight for Sanctuary for last. And I hope I will have the equipment properly ready to take on Terramorphous and the other raid bosses. Fun fact, I haven't really done any of the raid bosses in Borderlands 1 and 2. I've done like the only raid boss that's in a pre-sequel. It's not that hard. And I'm pretty sure I've done all the raid bosses in Borderlands 3 because Borderlands 3 is piss easy. The only bosses I remember doing in Borderlands 2 are Voracitus. I've tried Pyro Pete a couple of times, but haven't won. I tried Terramorphous once, but of course I was underleveled at the time. It was years ago. I think Hyperius I've also defeated. And the other guy in the Scarlet DLC. I think I streamed that even. I'm pretty sure there's a VOD of that up on the old YouTube channel. Okay. I guess Grendel just had a stroke or something. He ate too much fried chicken and his arteries are clogged. Frankerface C is still bugged for me. So everything's still small. Pretty sure that says waffles, but it being so scrunched down makes it look like it's saying waifus. And the Miku-esque coloring helps support that. It does say waifus? Oh, waffles. Smelly, no. Die for your sins. It's okay. They're all better.
Call reports it has found the Archon's current location. Azul has no idea what we've achieved today.
How does Pazul not know what we achieved today when we do the same thing to him every week? Well, the Galaxian is ready for another Pharma. Time to destroy Snake Wife.
To rebuild paradise, Zul's armor will destroy all they consider makers. Archon Nyla will be at the forefront of the slaughter. You found her. Stay on the move. Those eyes can kill.
Beep beep lettuce. Remember, gamers, if
Zul's eyes.
you're ever stressed out, just remember what Spaniards say to their children when they're upset. Lechuga. Or however that meme goes. I'll punctuate all of you. Finally.
Nyla devoured her brothers. I will not stand idly aside as she and Zul devour mine. Be my sword, Tenno. Strike.
What in the world is all of this? I haven't seen this. Super Snake Altar. Ooh, players waiting for me. I'm in here. Come on, beep beep lettuce. There you are.
You dealt with Archon Nyla expertly, Tenno. Her kind we expect no mercy. No redemption.
What is that, a chicken nugget? Yes. Nice pocket full of endo, I'll take it. Every 40k endo's one mastered prime mod after all. Alright. Grid offering. So what do we got? Kills and 3 captures. We'll do that later. It's shuffling the things around again. Default. Give me more silver potents.
And we're out.
Kill enemies with abilities. Burgers for everybody! Howdy Jade, how you doing today? I'm here to chew names and eat bubblegum. I'm all out of names.
Scrubber's getting choked out. Fix it.
It's not stressing out. Dragon Quest 11 mods.
Tech-work viruses are lethal. The one you just created is based itself on online illusions I need to pretend to fathom. But I doubt mimicking a boy band will make it any less of a headache.
Hey, I need 20 cc's of fix your damn shit. Now you get to do things the hard way. Hell scrubbers are starting to
Awesome cables.
gotta hand it to the little guy. He knows how to talk to the appliances.
All of their guys are in today.
Another hell scrubber getting puked up. Although it's only puke if it comes out of the tech rod's mouth. That's not a mouth.
I hear treasure. Oh! I see. What's this? I have no idea what that was. Where am I stuck? Probably gonna switch to Onos. Just so I can have a damaging weapon. Because Galaxian is good for status and nothing else, in my opinion.
Turns out it's not just house scrubbers coming out of the rot. There's some stuff in the with this. See? My ass is out here on the line too. Okay, marking extraction. You can pull the ripcord whenever you need to. I won't judge you.
Spicy. Oh, that's what I grabbed. The sculpture.
Whoa! And I thought I was the computer whiz.
Famous dreams, Crump. Let's see what he's got.
Oh, how many boards does this mean?
Nothing important. Okay, Onos, where are you at? Oh, wait, no. Compressor. Because bubbles.
I worry about
Bubbles. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Oh yeah. Can you please give me a C10 Axie? I have words, but none of them kind.
Short and sweet. Go into the heart of the infestation. Recover the lost health scrubbers. Keep them clean. And when the timing is right, fire them off and kill the tech rot at source. Spores.
I still love the aesthetics of these places. And the music's good. Goodness. Thank you. Cheeseburger.
Hey, you think I'm playing? Shoot that buildup off now!
Shit, would you eat a cheeseburger that you found locked in a safe? I know I would.
Baby's gurgling, new health scrubber bubbling up. Great, you lost a scrubber, but that's the least of your problems.
Skate brick smash! There comes your guys.
on the line too? Hey, marking extraction. You can pull the ripcord whenever you need to. I won't judge you.
Now we need a bunch of melee kills. Plotting demise.
Force collecting on that scrubber. You need to shoot them off.
Hold the B button down for an hour. I hear an item.
Having another health scrubber for regurgitation. Disgusting. Subsumed by tech rot, those hell scrubbers still work. Who'da thunk it?
Oh, it's in the bush. Glad I don't need to kill any specific faction. Ooh. Let's see, do they have the IQ to put it into the safe? That may sound mean of me to say, but trust me when I say about a third of the time the answer is no. This person seems to be in the 2/3 that are smart enough to know to do it.
But it wouldn't be very much fun if you left now.
I wonder, does Legacy capture count as capture?
Contamination is off the charts. You need to hustle. Scrubber going critical. Fix it or lose it to the tech rock, which will be the least of your problems. I warned you. I totally warned you. And now it wants to have a conversation.
Well, kind of it. What does it wish to discuss?
Critical.
Politics?
No coming back from this. Get out of there.
No, gamers, I don't mean to get political or anything, but chicken fried hamburger steak was a pretty dang good idea. I'm glad I did that the other day. Super tasty. Let's try it. Legacy. Oh, found a safe key.
It's on the move. We mustn't escape or we'll never find it again. And this mission will be a failure. Hurry, harvest now. End this generation.
You definitely ain't mine, because mine's called Crump.
Distraction now, or if you have it in you, ask Kalimos to find the next Legacy. Remember, the tech rot evolves quickly, and your next battle will be harder still. Our feline friend yearns for another hunt. Will you oblige?
I will not.
A formidable effort. Do you think you can do more next time?
Who have we got on the
It does not count as a capture.
time for no
Lies. Well, I suppose it does say Legacy Harvest now instead of capture.
Supply cache flipped into self-destruct. If it works, fewer thermal charges should pop. Know this. Open that thing in the tech room. Wow, great.
Bet it smells better and all.
Very nice.
It's proper pissed off. Hitters coming out of every nook and crook. I say, let me come.
We get it, you're itchy. Crump. No. Time to see. Did we get it first try? No. Tragic.
Not everyone can sing or dance.
Proper send the tech rock back to the stone age. Bring it home, fam.
I really don't recall fam being slang in the UK in the 90s. But I guess that's what I get for thinking. Ten more kills. We'll get them next time. Alright. Repair. Need content cap. DB in 44. Plotting demise.
Civi's ringing the alarm all over the kidnapper. Skuldra started a neighborhood purge and the locals got them. What do you think? Time for a purge of our own?
Rolled a 30 with the Kome. I don't know what that does. But congratulations, or I'm sorry, whatever one applies.
This sector is home to a Skuldra high security cache. If carbon charges will get you inside, gotta be quick. They're rigged to self-destruct.
Did I send you that one Warframe meme about Kome?
You don't crack my cache, son. It's gonna deadlock permanently. Clock ticking. Look for carbon charges.
just want to finish my challenge real quick. There we go. Alright, now I can help look. My thumb is getting grumpy. Yo-ho, yo-ho, near the hooks, I'll never go. Yo, mother of pearl, fire in the poop deck. Here's a charge. There we go.
To the victor! The spoils. And the extremely pissed off bad guys.
I'll play it on stream. Just give me a moment.
Are delivering elite troops to neutralize the Hex. This criminal organization will be eliminated.
How dare they blame us? We will not be their scapegoats.
They should just kill Victor and the rest of the Skullja. Like, what are they going to do realistically? Crump. Wow, really?
Not everyone can sing or dance. And that's okay.
And you might think it harsh that I say they should kill the Skullja off. But they're literally killing citizens that don't share their political beliefs. So, like, fuck them. Shaking dip. Pizza. Yeah, we got a gaggle of superpowered heroes and some whacked up time travelers with even more superpowers. we've got me. And we cut through swaths of their factions like they're nothing. So if they're killing citizens, then it stands to reason that we need to protect them, you know? Okay, we got this and this.
At the end of the day, I really think everyone's doing the best they can. You know?
At the end of the day, I think your mom. Getting done with one melee and into another, but this time with faction restriction.
Everyone's entitled to their own opinions, even wrong ones.
That's my line.
Overwhelmed. Stores coalescing into music form. Do something! Deactivating code. And success! Keep your eyes out for another hell scrubber. I'm taking the opportunity to make some new
30 more kills.
this. Don't worry, I'll share. Extraction is ready. I can't ask you to fight harder. But if you wanted to fight harder, I wouldn't say that.
20. Might as well fight my way to the goal since it's where everybody's running off to. And I should hopefully have enough kills. Burn through the tech out area because they're not going to be doing anything for us. It's all quiet again. Alright. Now we can Vamos.
You're gonna lose that scrubber, bucko. The build-up gets any worse, it's gonna start making
Easy cheesy. And the Galaxian is ready to be formed once again. Bro. Kill a metric F-ton attack rat, okay. Well, we got a purple shard. Oh. Pizza.
Fix and puke these hell scrubbers right back up.
Coca-Cola. Oh yeah, I was going to show off that one meme. Okay. Cody. Okay, I guess we're going to YouTube and looking at my history then. Bro, I am trying to meme here. So rude. Anyway. Shorts. Hello, would you like to load? Oh my goodness. Ah, here we go. Sirs and or madams. Alright. Where is my YouTube window? Again? Anyway. Properties. This one.
See? My ass is out here on the line too. You hit this mission's minimum threshold. She didn't come down here to do the minimum.
It's awful.
Oh yeah, I should probably like zoom this in a bit, shouldn't I?
It's awful.
That's the meme that I was wanting to show. Alright. Close that. I also need to tab back over to Twitch chat. Grab that. Mystery item, which is just a random, what you call it? Phase 199 arcanes, I guess is the best word for them. So the Ekrot Hell Scrub missions are fantastic if you need to power through Eximus Eliminator, because for some reason it has a really high Eximus rate. And Scaldra ain't much worse either. Very bountiful in Eximi. Let's fire off a phosphor. Because everybody's quite far apart. And I'll stay here and guard these scrubbers. Bubble gun! So I actually want to get some good kills. And Eximus elimination complete. Yo mama son.
What do we have here?
$290 to go. Probably going to be taking a bio break after this mission. I need to get some water. Because, as the kids say, hydrate or dihydrate. If you ever want to make people think you're ancient, just say these things. Just preface things you say with, as the kids say. Even if it's something that kids definitely don't say. If you really want to be old, say as the youth say. And then say something that the youth do say, but incorrectly. Like Skibbity Riz, Ohio. Of all the slang, I think Ohio is the one I don't understand the context of. Everybody has their own generational weird talk. Back in the day with elite speak for internet nerds and for wannabe gangstas, they'd put Izzle in front of it, well, behind everything, like the Shizzleman Izzle.
Start holding your breath.
And phrases like that would set off modern day, as people say, like woke or whatever, the people that are overly sensitive. And people like that back in the day, we didn't have a name for them other than insane and not worth listening to. Then they got their home on Tumblr, and the internet has never been the same since. But it's a whole other matter. The thing that does bug me about the whole, I don't even have a good word for it. But like the culture of people being overly sensitive nowadays. And their antithesis, antithesis? Is it? I don't know. Basically, their opposite form, the people who try to be as offensive as possible, is really tiresome. Anyways, the way I personally feel about things is that you really shouldn't worry about being offensive to someone. But you also shouldn't just completely brush off somebody's concerns. Because sometimes things are just in poor taste. Vor joke unintended. But it's a lot like how people get overly worrying about whether this or that is a sexual thing. It's the same token, it's the same way with people who get offended by stuff. Everything is offensive to someone. No matter how innocent it may be. No matter how good it may be. Like people taking care of themselves.
Gotta nurse the scrubber.
is somebody's going to be offended by it. So you have to really achieve a middle ground, really. Where it's like, do what you believe is right. But if someone's being like, oh, you're having fun? That's a sin! Then you don't pay attention to those morons. It's like, you come into my house, tell me how to rearrange my furniture. That sort of thing. So you can do, if you do, is give one genuine apology if you offend someone. After that, the ball's in your court. Do nothing and apologize or decline, and you did your part. Not everything is worth giving an apology. Yeah. It's like people who are offended that media has, like, hot characters. Like, let people have their horny characters. It's always existed, and as the saying goes, sex sells. It's like, oh, it's not realistic. It doesn't need to be realistic. There are escapes of... Like, what is entertainment but escapes from realism? It's a moment to see someone's art, see someone's fantasies, and get to live it yourself. Nobody should be policing that. And I personally believe in the freedom to basically express your thoughts and feelings about anything how it is, but you also have to understand that on the same token, you have to also accept that other people will interpret it in a certain way. Like, if you make something that uses Native American motifs, some people are sensitive to that. You're going to have to accept that if you want to have that in there. Because there are people who will go nuts even if you're a Native American yourself or whatever. And, like, there's all sorts of instances like that, not just with that. But I'm getting off track. Let's say someone makes something that is really critical of Christianity. Don't be surprised when Christians are offended, you know? Concord didn't like his elect hot characters. Died because the divs and the fanbase intentionally made it lack traditionally hot characters. That is one of many factors. I feel like if they went with the concept arts with the characters they had, it would have done well. Because, like, genuinely, I don't know any of the characters' names. The big woman in Spartan armor. The one that goes, I got you! When you choose her. Her concept art, both the first iteration and second iteration, were fantastic. Like, her armor had so much more detail and cool stuff to it. But then, like, the release version is, like, so boring. Like, what happened? But I do know what happened. There are a lot of good documentaries out there on what the heck happened with it. If I can paraphrase a bit, one of the things that killed it was they had a sort of, how do I put it, a credence, I guess, in the office that you were not allowed to say no to anybody's additions to the game. So they just kept adding more and more crap. That was unnecessary. Also, the CEO, I think it was, she was like, she would fire you if you didn't address her as, I think it was the professor, despite the fact she never went to college. Something like that. I'd have to dig out the archives on that. But essentially everything in that office was a hot mess. To the very end. Kill 20 Eximus? Yeah, okay. Need a purple. It's an easy pharma then. The last one, kill 300 tech out of the buildings. Okay, that'll be easy. BRB. Yeah, okay. The controller died. Well, we'll swap. Alrighty. Let's go here. And honestly, the whole office mentality of don't say no to any ideas is something that I notice a good handful of companies seem to be doing that is ending up in failure, like Bethesda.
Kalimos is prowling nearby. She'll guide you to your target.
Their games are gradually getting worse and worse because nobody says no to anything anymore. It's like, let's add all this, yeah, great! And then it's all like half-baked and terrible. Because they don't ever focus on limitations. And the term for it is technically scope creep, but that's... Can you really call it scope creep when they refuse to have a scope to begin with? It's like... Do what's reasonable first. Like, genuinely, as a game designer, I can tell you, you need to start small, make a plan. Like, you don't need to know everything right out the gate what you want to do, but make a skeleton of your project. Flush it out later. Yeah, professor. There are a lot of political extremists in media. Usually, the popular things these days is misandry and racial hatred towards white people. I'm not going to pussyfoot around the words for it. Which is also creating a backlash towards anyone of color. And inside of things, which is a shame because, like, I can't help but, like, watch good movies and stuff nowadays and be like, if this came out today, it would be heavily hated on for being, in quotation marks, woke, despite it really not being. And like I said, there's warring political cultures when it comes to it. I don't like either side. It's basically... How to put this? Virtue signaling is a good word for it. Or phrase, or term, whatever. Virtue signaling by adding races to things that don't need races added. Like having old European historical figures played by black people, which isn't correct. Which wouldn't be the worst thing if it wasn't for the fact they were trying to be historically accurate in quotation marks. It's a whole mess. And this being a disorganized rant, I don't really have much good examples hot and ready, like a Little Caesar's pizza for you. But let's see. Oh, Lisa Marinos, how you doing today? You've come in while I'm in the middle of a rant.
Levels dropping. That bought you some time. You're welcome.
Go to cup. The cup, but can't be stopped. Crump. Radical. That is a pizza. Oh. I know people don't like talking about politics and things, but burying your head in the sand isn't really the way to go about things, in my opinion. Some stuffs are just the band-aids you have to rip off. You're in a lot of pain yesterday. I feel that. Covering and Warframe. I am pretty decent. Kind of hungry, but we'll deal with that hunger after I'm done dealing with the weeklies. You miss belonging to a political group. I really wish America would break out of the two-party system. I really do. Because the two controlling parties, the Republicans and Democrats, both suck such major arse. And not even in a sexy way. I always forget how fast Grindel is as a ball. I do like Grindel's speep. I really wish Catapult didn't mess with the gravity for the ball because it moves so much faster, but it also has like twice the gravity for some reason. They own the public debates. Yeah. Yeah. Final format into that. Give me that forma. And we have one final challenge to get ourselves Excellence. And that will probably be where we end it. Let's see. What do we got? Complete missions. Hold on to that feeling.
And we're out.
As easy as those things are to do. I'm going here. I've got other things what need doing. You want to know something funny? I've heard someone point out that I think actually has some merit. It's that Trump has to pretend to hate LGBT because that's what his demographic wants. But in reality, he's pretty fine with them. Whereas Biden pretends to like LGBT because that's what his demographic wants, but in reality, he hates them. And honestly, I could see it. But yeah, these America has the two controlling parties because they got into power first, and thus the most money after they got Ronald Reagan back in the 80s to essentially uncap lobbying, which is the political bribing. And they uncap that, and so now you have two political parties being controlled by the corporations of America. And very few politicians are actual people, and not just corporate plants. And sadly, people don't exactly like doing research about what political parties have what stance on what things. I've never been one to be like, you should be one political party or another, and I never will. And I will never say who I vote for, because that's my right, and everybody should be should exercise that right too if they want to. But one thing I do encourage everyone to do is to vote not on feelings as much as whoever's policies line up with what you want to see the most. Regardless of party. But in the modern day, things... We haven't had a real election in, like, over 10 years. Both parties got more extreme in their stances. I feel like the Republicans have gotten more extreme and the Democrats just don't do anything. That's how I feel. Horseshoe theory. Yeah. People really do need to get more involved with their politics, though. because this complete indifference, or even worse, people complaining about things despite not voting, like, what are you expecting to happen? Everything to just fall into your lap? You don't want to talk about things? Okay, enjoy it going one way. Like, remember, not making a choice is still making a choice. That choice is you agreeing to whatever happens is okay.
Okay, marking extraction. You can pull the ripcord whenever you need to. I won't judge.
Like, I miss when the debates were like, vote for the party you feel is best. We have the same goals in mind, but we just don't have the same opinion on how to go about achieving said goals. Where it's like, we want to have things be better for our countrymen. But nowadays, it's just like, vote for me because I'm not Trump. You know, okay, Harris, is there anything else you want to sell yourself on? What are you going to do different from Joe Biden? Literally nothing! Okay. You do know people don't like Joe Biden, right? And that the only reason he became president in the first place was because he wasn't Trump. But now people are fresh mad at Biden and no longer fresh mad at Trump. And then Trump won, to no one's surprise. The elections have been a joke for years. Like, well over a decade now, and I'm really tired of it. The most I remember from back when the presidential campaigns were going on was that Harris kept being asked, what are you going to do about the war on Palestine? And she's like, oh, don't ask me that. If you want someone to do something about that, you vote for Trump. And she's like, what? Why? Why are you like this? It's like she thought she had a free win, and she could have had a free win if she actually had political statements worth bothering about. But instead, she's just dismissive and didn't listen to anyone, didn't say anything, made no promises, just was like, vote for me because I'm not Trump. It's like, honey, this is real life. This isn't Tumblr. It was honestly astounding. And I'm still not unconvinced that those quotation marks assassination attempts on Trump were actually real. Like, I'm just saying. Yeah, the US debates now are literally just mudslinging, which used to be looked down upon, but now isn't, because everybody has the emotional maturity of 5-year-olds. People don't hold themselves as standards anymore, and it's really sad.
Not Star Drop, not Tech Rock. Feel me? Now extract yourself.
Master's bread of a sketch panel. You mind getting your ass over here? Alright, let's just stay in here until we hit our goal. Or get as close to it as we can. And just a reminder for those who don't know, that code in the stream title gets you some nifty goodies if you punch it in the Warframe shop right now. You get a potato glyph. You get the smoke palette set. You get a glaive for some reason. And you get 3-day affinity booster. You can't survive a full Jade Beam. The longer a Jade Beam is on you, the more damage it does. And it scales up infinitely. So if you just sit there and try to take it, if you don't have like rhino skin, you're going to die. But it's also easy to avoid, so there isn't any real sweat in a Jade XMS as long as you don't just stand still. And of course, killing them ASAP is also handy dandy.
Hell scrubbers are starting to emerge. Guy, he knows how to talk to the appliances. Need you to stay on top of those scrubbers.
Shouldn't take any more than a 10-minute mark, I bet. Provided the spawns don't mysteriously dip. On your feet, soldier.
Hell scrubber ready for you.
Yeah, we're feeling the love tonight. Are you?
You play a lot of squishy frames. That sounds rough. What frame are you playing as?
Turns out it's not just house scrubbers coming out of the rot. There's some stuff in here. Like this. See? My ass is out here on the line too. Okay, marking extraction. You can pull the ripcord whenever you need to. I won't judge.
1 KK. I don't know what that means. Cyto 9. Just showing off how quickly a Jade can kill you if you just stand still. Tentacle Man. How many times do you have to tickle an octopus to make it laugh? 10 tickles. You didn't die, but it wasn't fun either. Each of their own. And that is where we're going to be ending it. Thank you all for watching. Let's see who we're going to raid. Alright. Quick tap. /raid Straw Bunny. Give the pink bun all your love and have a funky fresh rest of your weekend. I'll probably be playing more Path of Exile tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Bye-bye!